Back in July, USCIS sent a policy alert to immigration officers reminding them that they have the power to use discretion to approve or deny a case. What that means is that for certain immigration cases, even if somebody satisfies all the requirements for the case, USCIS can still use discretion to determine whether to approve or deny the case. Well, what types of factors are these USCIS officers weighing when they're determining how to approve or deny a case? In this video, I'm going to show you the exact factors that they're looking at. So make sure to stick around. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Michael Ashoori and I'm a US immigration lawyer based in Los Angeles, California. At my law firm, we're regularly updating you with videos on US immigration changes, US immigration updates, so that we can make sure that you're up to date with what's going on in immigration. So if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button now. So as I mentioned earlier, in this video, we're going to look at the specific factors that USCIS officers can look at when they use discretion to approve or deny a case. In a moment, I'm going to share my screen with you so we can go through them one by one. Okay, so let's go through some of these discretionary factors used by USCIS. Okay, so the first one is pretty straightforward. Whether the requester is eligible for the benefit sought. That's pretty straightforward, just making sure that the person is eligible for the immigration benefit that they're applying for. The next one, the applicant or beneficiary's ties to family members in the United States and the closeness of the underlying relationships. The next factor, hardship due to an adverse decision. So they would look at what type of hardship would result if the benefit was denied for whatever reason. The applicant or beneficiary's value and service to the community. The length of the applicant or beneficiary's lawful residence in the United States and status held during that residence, including the age at which the alien began residing in the United States. Next, we have service in the U.S. Armed Forces. So they would look at whether someone has military service in the U.S. Somebody's history of employment. The person's property or business ties in the United States. The person's history of paying taxes. Evidence regarding respect for law and order. Good character and intent to hold family responsibilities. For example, affidavits from family, friends, and responsible community representatives. Next, we have criminal history. Again, criminal history in the United States and abroad, and whether the applicant or beneficiary has rehabilitated and reformed. Community service beyond any imposed by the courts. So they could potentially factor in somebody's community service. They could also factor in public safety or national security concerns. The next one is moral depravity or criminal tendencies reflected by a single serious crime or an ongoing or continuing criminal record with attention to the nature, scope, seriousness, and recent occurrence of criminal activity. Again, looking at somebody's criminal record and criminal history. Okay, next we have findings of juvenile delinquency. Compliance with immigration laws. So they would look to see how somebody has been upholding immigration laws in the past. Previous instances of fraud or false testimony in dealings with USCIS or any government agency. Next, marriage to a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent residence for the primary purpose of circumventing immigration laws. Next, we have other indicators of an applicant or beneficiary's character. And check out this disclaimer from the policy memo. This is a non-exhaustive list of factors. The officer may consider any relevant fact in the discretionary analysis. So guys, I just want to give you a quick disclaimer that is not a complete list. As we saw, USCIS officers can use additional factors as well to determine whether to approve or deny a case. Pay attention to that last slide that I showed where it specifically says in the policy memo that this is a non-exhaustive list and that officers may essentially use any relevant fact in their discretionary analysis. That gives power to immigration officers to essentially look at anything to make their decision as to whether they're going to approve or deny your case. So what does this all mean, and what should you do about this? If you're planning on applying for immigration benefits, either now or in the future, it's so important to file the strongest possible case so that even if a USCIS officer is going through their discretionary analysis, your case is so strong that it can withstand that discretionary analysis. I hope you guys found this information extremely helpful. If you know anybody that can benefit from this information, make sure to share this video with them. We're all about empowering you with knowledge, so the more people that can see this video that can benefit from this information, the better. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button so that YouTube knows to share this video with more people. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video.